Hello, everyone. This is our very first meeting for the KubeCon Contributor Summit that will be taking place in Chicago here in November, maybe or maybe not the Windy City. We are excited to have you all here. This is a great turnout for our first meeting. And essentially, the goal is to sort of like level set, like get roles kind of outlined and figure out like where we are with the process. So I have the notes. Oops, don't want to paste what's actually in my register.
I got you covered. Nigel just told me his Zoom crashed. So it
Perfect start to the.
Yep.
Yeah, this is about right.
He looks happy though, you know?
Yeah, he did. Well, put your name in the notes. Yay.
Hi. Zoom crashed. Looks like the recording is still going. So yeah. Thank you. Yeah, off to an amazing start. I assume you already posted that in there because I saw the names filling in there. For those of you who don't know, my name's Nigel. I am a developer advocate over at Intuit, and I am one of your leads for this Contributor Summit. The other lead that we have is Josh Burkus. Josh, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Josh Burkus. I at Red Hat, and I've been to a few of these Contributor Summit things, and I'm the assistant lead for this. You are still the main lead, Nigel.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's go through this, Mars.
Hello, everyone. My name is Mars. I am a CNCF ambassador. I live in Dallas. I'm happy to be here and help with another summit. Yay. I'll pass it to Laura.
Hi there, folks. I'm the one who started breaking the ice earlier. My name is Laura break the ice, break the wind, who cares? My name is Laura Santa Maria, and I am a developer advocate over at Dell Technologies, but I'm going to be running the SIG meet and greet. So if you have any questions about that, we're going to rename it, I swear, this time. You'll hear more about that later. But on that note, I'm going to toss it to Ray.
Hello, I'm Ray. I work for SUSE. I am the awards emeritus and also the registration. I'm shadowing registration for this time around. Anyway, I've been to a few of these as well, so I'm happy to help. Pass it on to Natalie.
Hi, everyone. I'm clearly still logged in as SIGDocs, but I'm Natalie Vladko. And I am running the day of operations for this year's Contrib Summit, having spoken to Federico and doing it last year. I'm currently unemployed, and unfortunately, I will be employed next month. But yeah, being unemployed is great. And I'm going to pass along to Duffy.
Everybody, excuse me. Hey, everybody, I'm Duffy. I've been to quite a few of these as well. I'm looking forward to helping any way that I can. I'm part of the TOC committee and just trying to get involved where I can. And I will pass it on to Avinash.
So hey folks, this is Avinash, and I'll be leading the comms this time for the very first time, and of course will be helped by Kaslin and Chris for it. So yeah, looking forward to learn a lot. And I'll pass on to Savita.
I was double muted, sorry. My name is Savita Raghunathan, and this is my first time helping with the summit. I have always participated in the summit. This is where I started. This is really close to my heart. But this time I found some time, and I really want to get involved in the SIG ContribEx again. So I will be shadowing Day of Operations, and I'm willing to help out wherever it's needed. Oh, I have to pass it to someone. So I'm going to give it to Joseph.
Thanks, Savita. I'm Joseph Sandoval. I'm with Adobe, and I've been working or participating in the last few contributor summits. So excited to be a part of this again. Last time I worked shadowed with Ray, I believe we did the awards, and so this summer I'll be leading awards, and just looking forward to just being with all of you during this event. So I'm going to pass this to a longtime person I've known, Sean McGinnis.
Okay. Thanks. I'm Sean. I work at AWS. I'll be shadowing for registration. First time actually being able to help participate in that. Let's see. I'll pass it on to Roger.
I'm Roger Clarice. I'm unemployed at the moment. It's less fun when you're not going to be working next month. I might be, but as of right now, I don't know that I will be. I'm looking to help out wherever I can. I've worked on the last 3 or 4 and did operations and got to attend on scholarship the last one, and that was awesome. Oh, and let's see who hasn't gone. Dish.
Yeah, hi there, everyone. I am Nitish. I work mostly in the ContribEx, and happy to be the social events lead for this contributor summit under Josh, and looking forward to contribute more and get involved within the Kubernetes community. Passing on to I'll pass on to Faika.
Hi everyone, I'm Faika. I'm currently an undergrad, and open source and communities is my strength, and you'll find me exploring everything around it. So I've been currently active part of SIG ContribEx at Kubernetes, and looking forward to get more involved. I'd like to pass it to Rajesh.
Hey everyone, this is Rajesh here. So I'm working as a DevOps engineer at a company called Cognizant. I am going to shadow the Day of Operations. During the last KubeCon EU, I was shadowing a Day of Operations as well, along with Federico and team. So looking forward to continue my contribution again. Yeah, that's it from my side. I would like to pass on to Xander, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey everyone, I'm Xander. I've been involved in the past couple contributor summit events, leading the social event. Professionally, I work as an open source product manager at Microsoft. This time around, as of about 10 seconds ago, I've confirmed I'm going to shadow Joseph on awards.
Awesome. I think that's everyone. Oh, Chris has just popped in. Chris, would you like to introduce yourself before we move on? Maybe not hearing me yet. I don't know. We're getting set up. It's okay.
Bob, did you go?
Oh, did Bob go? Bob didn't go. Oh my goodness.
It's fine. I'm Bob Killen, Mr. Bobby Tables Across all the things. I am a chair of SIG Contributor Experience that will hopefully be stepping down soon. I'm also on the steering committee, and this is technically the first summit since North America 2017 that I have not officially had a job at a summit.
Wow.
Okay, Chris, you're up.
Not yet,
Okay.
anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
Hi, sorry for joining late. Wasn't on my calendar yet. I'm Chris Short. I work at AWS on the Kubernetes team here, and I'm a co-lead of SIG ContribEx contributor comms. So I will help you with the comms, these things.
Awesome. And what will you be doing for the contributor summit?
Shadowing comms.
Shadowing.
And not me?
Shadowing.
And meet and greet. Yeah.
Okay.
2 things. Sorry, I forgot I had both of those.
Yeah.
It's been
Okay.
a rough day for me. My bad, y'all.
It's
Just
all good.
sorry.
I found it interesting that of the times that were proposed to the leads, folks chose first thing Monday morning, which like I'm super pro. Like I'm very happy that you all chose to spend the beginning of your week with me. I feel honored. What I wanted to get through a couple things. The first thing that I would love for everyone to pay special attention to is that there are playbooks for each of the roles. Mostly. There are ones that aren't there yet that are being worked on. They will be there soon, hopefully. But if you are a lead, especially if you're a shadow or a volunteer, please look at the playbook for your section, because a lot of them have like what tasks need to be completed at what time before the actual event. Laura has linked in there this events team link, which is where a lot of them stem from. Some of them may be hard to find, but definitely check out the issue because they are like linked for each item there. Yes, Natalie.
Just want to note, Day of Ops, folks, there is no handbook for us yet, but that's one of the ones in the works, FYI.
Yes, that is one of the ones in the works. The second thing is that for all of the leads, it is your responsibility to choose your shadows and volunteers and to communicate that to me, and I will update the issue. This year, we are very clearly defining a difference between a shadow and a volunteer. A shadow is a person who, in an ideal scenario, over the next like couple contributor summits, would then start to lead that effort. And a volunteer is someone who is assigned to that area and still completing tasks and doing the things related to the area, but maybe not necessarily prepping to lead the section in one of the forthcoming contributor summits. So leads, please make those decisions. There are a lot of folks who have spoken up in the issue, and we want to try to get those folks placed. We, again, are strongly preferencing folks who are actually going to be at the summit and who already have Kubernetes org membership. There will be opportunities for folks who don't meet those criteria, but for the initial sort of responsibility, we want to make sure that that those things are happening. So a couple things as well that will be different from the last contributor summit. We will have awards this time, and we will have an in memoriam section. Bob, did you want to speak about the second part?
No,
Perfectly fine answer.
Okay, yeah, no, I
okay, cool. More details will come as we get a little bit closer. But if you came to last one, most of the things will be very, very similar, but we will have a couple of different things there. Do we have any questions so far? No questions. Okay. So the meetings will work similar to how all of the other meetings work. We'll start with a little icebreaker. Thank you, Laura. And then the spiel that I didn't give. This meeting is covered by the Kubernetes Code of Conduct, which means please be kind to each other. We're all here volunteering our time. Yeah, let's be respectful of each other as we're doing this. And the meetings are recorded and will be posted to YouTube. And then we'll go section by section and get updates from folks. Right now, I don't expect that many people have updates. So I'm looking into the issue or into the Google Doc right now, and I see that Laura has added some items under SIG meet and greet. So I want to pass it to you.
Oh boy, I wasn't expecting to go first. That's exciting. Okay, so the shadow choosing has been mostly completed. I'm just trying to figure out if the one other person who volunteered is going to be on site or not. But so far it's going to be Chris and Kaslin, and then Rohit is interested but has not said if they will be on site or not yet. Other than that, we discussed at KubeCon EU, for folks who couldn't be there, renaming SIG meet and greet, because it seemed to be a little bit confusing for people not knowing what exactly it was and why they would come. And also it often turns into a gigantic lunch brown bag like hangout session for most of the SIGs as well, because it's often over lunch. This is for those of you who don't know, this is the one component of Contributor Summit that is hosted throughout KubeCon itself. So we're going to try to see if maybe renaming it might attract more possible new contributors as we go. No major updates on that. We just started talking about it last week in a chat. So hopefully maybe I'll start a thread in the main channel and we can talk about what it could possibly be named. But that's really all the updates from me. We have a playbook if anybody's interested, happy to share it. But that's all my updates.
Awesome. Thanks so much. I'm gonna go down to awards. I saw some writing in there. Joseph, do you want to say anything about what's happening with awards?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just getting started on it, confirming, like I said, I just confirmed one of my shadows 10 minutes ago was Xander, and I'll be going through the rest of mine this week. I will be re-reviewing the playbook this week as well. I think working with Ray last year kind of gave me, a good feel for what we're doing. I think there's some opportunities for us to tighten it up and kind of like really make it a little bit more equitable as we do it going into this one. So excited about taking on this role. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks so much. Yeah. And if you feel like, for the folks who have been doing this for the last few times, if you read your playbook and you see things that you want to call out, please submit a PR. Let's have a discussion about it. Let's make these playbooks even better for the folks who are going to be running this for Paris. All right. I see some other folks typing in. Avinash, go ahead. What updates have you got for us?
Yeah, so currently I'm in talk with Chris, looking after the things that we need to do for communication this time, because I'm leading this for the very first time, and I've got reached out by folks showing their interest in being shadows. So we'll be having conversation with them as well this week.
Awesome. Thanks so much. And then Natalie, did you have any updates?
We've confirmed a couple of shadows. I'm still looking for more folks on the day. As the note suggests in the agenda, shadows, even though they'll be kind of learning how to do the lead for this role, they'll also need to actually do a bunch of different tasks on the day too. So shadows and volunteers are kind of both for now for Day of Ops. And yeah, for anyone else, if you feel like you want to even help out with just 1 or 2 small tasks day of, that's also super helpful for us as well.
Awesome. Roger, I see your hand.
I was planning on just volunteering, but if you're looking for shadows, for additional shadows, I'm in there.
Awesome. We've got 2 shadows already. We can add a third. Plus the volunteer hat, we'll need folks on the day for both. So I'm happy to have you, Roger, for sure.
Great.
Awesome. If we could track that in the issue, that would be amazing. And then I'll update it so that, yeah, that document always has the current status.
Awesome. Roger, if you want to ping me on Slack, Natalie Lutko, and then we can, so I know what your handle and everything is, and we can confirm that.
Sure.
Okay. Did anyone else, any of our other leads, have any updates that they wanted to give for this meeting?
One other thing is drafting the social handbook is still on my to-do list. As soon as I get done with the election officer's handbook for steering elections. So because that's one of the 2 handbooks we're missing. The other one being operations, which Noah should be working on.
Yeah. Yeah. And I will check in on those. All right. Is there anything else I'm forgetting, Josh or Bob?
I think you're good.
Okay. So what I would ask for next time, the main action item, please read the appropriate playbook and read other ones. If you need some light reading and you want to look and see what's happening in the other sections, so that you might want to coordinate with some other folks, yeah, check it out. If there are any updates that need to happen, please open those PRs. And let's have a discussion on how we can make this a really, really good contributor summit. So the plan is that we'll meet 1 week from today, and folks will have checked out their playbooks and maybe even done some edits and updates, and we'll keep it moving from there.
Hey, Nigel, real quick.
Yes.
Will Brienne be on the next one?
I have high hopes that that will be
Okay.
the case.
Thank you.
Yeah, I will check in, because we definitely wanted to clear the meeting times with them before we added it to the leads. So yeah, the times that were suggested were agreed upon. So I imagine that they will probably be next time. Yeah.
Yay, good deal.
Any other questions, comments, concerns? No? Well, thank you
You
so
know-
much. Oh, yeah.
Right. Do we know when we'll find out what space we have for this? Has Brian said anything?
Not yet.
Okay.
Hopefully we'll have more information next week. If we could note those questions at the bottom of the agenda, so that I don't forget to ask them, and they can be sure to be addressed next time.
Okay. The other question is, should I go ahead and throw out a request to Crafter Netties that somebody work on a t-shirt design?
Yeah, I think that would be safe. My question is, who does that fall under? Is that under me?
It's always been kind of its own thing. So yeah, because the thing is, the person designs the t-shirt, they design it, and then they're done.
Yeah.
So and then you would be deciding with Brian exactly what merchandise that's going on.
All right. Word.
So yeah.
Yeah, let's get that out then, and see what Crafter Netties comes up with. Awesome. All right, going once, going twice. Thank you all so much for coming to this first meeting. I didn't expect as many people here as showed up, and I'm excited to be working with you all to have a really awesome contributor summit. So happy Monday. Take care. Cheers. Bye.